Are you really good at building relationships in your organization with your team members, with your peers, with the sector, with the families, with the funder? We're going to talk today about 5 skills that you want to make sure that you do well so that you are able to build those effective relationships in your organization. Welcome to the Surviving to Thriving podcast that helps women leaders in nonprofits get out of survival mode and thrive in both leadership and life. I'm your host, leadership development coach Kathy Archer, and I help women leaders enjoy impactful leadership. We've been looking at these skills and competencies out of the leadership circle profile over the last couple of weeks, helping you understand what are the competencies you need to be an effective leader. Today, we're diving into the relating portion of the leadership circle profile, and we're going to talk about 5 skills that you need to do that. Last week, if you missed it, go back and watch the podcast. We talked all about achieving results, and the podcast before that gave us a quick overview of all of the components of an effective leader. Today, I'm going to give you a quick overview of these 5 skills that will help you be a bit better relator. In my membership site, the Training Library, we're diving a little bit deeper into these, and we've got some exercises to go with them. I'll put the link to the Training Library in the notes in case you want to check that out. First skill that you need to have if you're going to develop strong working relationships is that ability to create strong, caring relationships. People want to know that you care about them as a human being. They want to know that they matter, that they're not just a warm body or a title or a position or somebody who works with so-and-so, that they are a person and that they have their own unique style, their own unique strengths, their desires, or their areas that they need to grow in, their passions, and you need to connect to them and see them as an individual. And so building those skills is really going to help you use that person, work with that person to do the work that you want to do. So the first one is create that caring connection. The second one is fosters team play. Fostering team play is all about putting people together and helping them work together, helping your team navigate all of the little intricacies that happens with teams and the little, backstabbing stuff that goes on or the friendships and, making sure that everyone is working together, doing those team building activities, having those conversations, making sure that you are playing a role in making sure that everybody's getting along and working effectively. So first one is all about caring connection. Second one is fosters team play. Then the third one is really about collaborating. So not only do you take the people on your team and build those relationships with the people on your team, you also have, like I say, your peers, the other people in your organization, the sector, perhaps it's the funder, the board that you have to work with. How do you collaborate with all of those people that are helping you do the work? Sometimes it doesn't feel like they're helping you. Sometimes it feels like you're at odds with those other organizations or people. But part of an effective leader is, again, building those caring connections with people, helping to build that collaborative relationship then so that you can work together. Part of building that collaborative relationship is really finding the common ground. What are you both doing? And often in the work we're doing in these organizations, it's connecting back to that mission-driven work. What's the purpose of your nonprofit? Why are you doing this work? That's incredibly important to focus on. So caring and connection fosters team play, builds those collaborative relationships. And then the fourth one is all around helping grow your employees. It's around mentoring and developing them. You want to make sure that you are helping each individual employee reach their potential. What are they growing? What are their strengths? What do the things that they want to do? How can you help them be a better person and a better whatever role they're in? How can you help them interact with their clients better? What are you doing to mentor them, to grow them, to inspire them, to help them be their best? That's all about that mentoring those relationships and helping them grow. The final one is interpersonal intelligence. This is about you building your emotional and social intelligence, making sure you get the feel for what's going on in all of those relationships that you're working with. You have different personalities. You have, when you're trying to foster that team play, there's going to be conflicts. You have to be good at conflict resolution. You have to be good at managing relationships. So knowing what triggers you and how to manage that. Sometimes you're the one that's going to get criticism. Whatever it is that's happening for you, you need to be able to tune in and deal with that, but also what's happening in the organization. It's interpersonal intelligence between people and being intelligent. Think about how you break the word down. Intelligent about what's going on between those people. So that really requires you to tune in. And in most of our jobs, we're so busy that we never slow down and take time to tune in. So that's the 5 skills that you need to develop if you are going to be really strong and effective at building relationships in your team. That caring and connection, making sure they feel like they're a human being, foster team play, help them get along, the collaborating, building relationships outside of just the team, mentoring and developing, making sure that you're taking each individual on your team, helping them reach their full potential. And then all of that requires you to have that high level of interpersonal intelligence so that you're tuning in to what's going on. Last week, as I said, we talked about achieving results. Today was relating. You're going to hear coming up the other 3 competencies, but next week, I want to bring in Michelle Malloy Dillon, who is really going to talk about how you can coach your employees. So you're going to learn some coaching questions, some coaching skills to help you do this relating piece. So make sure you stay tuned for that episode. When you continue to grow yourself, develop your competencies, you're going to feel more competent and thus more confident. So do the inner work of building these skills so that you can move from surviving to thriving in both your leadership and life. Go make the rest of your day awesome, my dear. If you found today's episode helpful, then you are going to love the training library. Many women leaders in nonprofits wish that they had a coach or a mentor to help them, but they don't believe that they or their organization can afford it. Oh, but you can. Inside of the Training Library membership site, you will not only get access to affordable and easily accessible ongoing personal and professional development training, you will also have access to a leadership coach at your fingertips. That way, when you hit those inevitable challenges that leadership will bring your way, you'll have both the resources and the support to navigate your way through them with confidence, composure, and while keeping your integrity intact. To find out more, head to kathyarcher.com/library. If you are enjoying the show, I'd love it if you could leave me a comment or a review on iTunes or wherever you listen to your podcasts. Thanks for listening. Go make the rest of your day awesome.